Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Stephanie's Stamp Pad where we get together and make a card. Today's card is a get well soon card because sometimes you need to make a get well soon card. So I'm trying to, I actually have a friend in mind that I'm probably going to use this for because they need it. So here it is, it says get well soon and you're going to open it up and it says thinking of you. Isn't that fantastic? Easy, 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 which is my favorite word when it comes to card making. Let's look at the products that we're going to need to make this card. The first thing we're going to need is the ever so important Flip It card. Now this is the, and I want to, before I even say the name, I wanted to make sure, Lively set, which is so much fun because it comes with that word hello, which is a lot of fun. But we're not using that one today, we're using something else. But this is the Lively set. We're also going to use the Lively framelets that coordinate. We're also going to use the Stamps for Lively stamp set that coordinates with those. We're also going to use the Thinking of You in here from the Stamps for Bubbly. We're going to use the Hooray Collection paper pad, the coordinating gingham purple, this is not purple, this is Pixie ribbon, and the Pixie Color Box ink pad. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is cut out our card base. So I'm going to grab my Big Shot machine, my favorite machine in the whole world, and we are going to get out the 3 largest dies in this kit. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to die cut the base. Now, what size paper? People always ask me, what size paper do I need for Flip It cards? You know what? I don't know. I don't measure them. What I do is I use my cutting pad. I lay this down on the edge, I tear it. This is for something else. What's under here is the size that I need for my Flip It cards. I don't want to think about it. Let's just do it. So let's just lay it on there like that, and then I'm going to lay my die down, and I'm going to tilt it ever so slightly at an angle, so it's just at an angle, just like that, and then I'm going to run it through the machine. So simple, so easy peasy. Just like that. I'm going to lift that up. Now it's going to, it die cut it for me and it scored it for me in 4 spots. I'm going to put that off to the side and then I'm going to die cut the layering pieces. I'm going to lay those down and I only need, I'm going to need 1 from this one and 1 from this one. So I'm going to do a little trick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trim these down ever so slightly. You don't need to trim it on a trimmer because you're just going to die cut it, right? So we're just going to lay that down. This one's going to be a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to lay that down. Trim that one. Save those extra pieces for later. And we're going to lay this down right here for that one. I'm going to give that a little skew, that one, because we don't want it to be perfectly straight because then we'll have a speed bump. And I like to look on the framelets and I see that this pink flower is being cut off, but I love pink, it's my favorite. So I'm going to move that over so I make sure I get as much pink as possible. Ooh, let's even do it like that because then I want a lot of pink flowers on that one. And then we're going to get a cutting pad and we're going to run those through. So simple. Okay. Now we have our layering pieces. We'll put those off to the side. Put that one off to the side as well. Then let's do some stamping because we need to stamp that sentiment get well soon so we can die cut it. We're going to just get some white cardstock and we're going to get the stamp out. And let's find a block. This one says get well soon. Now this is the first time that I've used this stamp on this set. I made the other card at the office, so let's ink this one up. Did you know that? We videotape at our home, but we also have an office. So I'm going to ink that up just like that. So that's the first time. So now the second impression is going to be even better. So we're going to line that up, get that nice and juicy-loosey. And this is a light ink pad. We're going to lay that down and press. There we go, get well soon. And I believe on the other one, oh, we're gonna die cut that. And then we're also going to die cut Thinking of You. So we need to get that one out. We're gonna get Thinking of You. And my block is nice and dirty. Make sure that's, I always like to make sure that it's gonna work. So Thinking of You, and we're gonna die cut that as well. So let's find the dies that coordinate with those. Let's get out these. And it's nice because you can take that die and you can see exactly where it's gonna cut, so you know that's the right one. Lay that down. Oh, here's another tip too. I love to give you lots of tips while I'm working. See how my cutting pad is starting to bow a little? I hope you can see that from the camera. See how it's moving up a little? We want to straighten that or flatten it. So we're gonna turn it like this. We're gonna cut into the bowl. Okay, so into the bow or into the bowl. That way it's gonna release the pressure and it's gonna get flat again. So people think that you should cut the other way, but you're gonna cut, into the bowl or into the curves. And we also need one more over here, so we're gonna grab that one and get another big one. Oh, you know what? What size is that? Oh, that's that one. So we need to do this twice. So we're just gonna put that under here. We're cheating. Okay, because we want to cut two at one time. I think that's gonna work. My paper's smaller, so okay, there we go. That should work. Okay, so we're cutting, I'm cheating and I'm cutting that purple, the pixie underneath. So we get two for the price of one. So let's run all of these through. I like to use a smaller cutting pad whenever possible, just because that means less rotations on the machine and more time for crafting. Okay, so let's peel that up. And we got that one, and we got that extra one because we did that in the back, remember? And then we got that one, which is really cute. And let's start putting this little girl together. I call her a girl because she's girly colors, right? So let's go ahead and get our card base and get our adhesive. Add some adhesive to this, just like that. And you'll notice purple all the way around because that's the way I designed the dies. So you don't have to go to a trimmer. You'll notice I haven't used any trimmer or any scissors. I always like to say scissors are a bad word at Sizzix because we have a die for that. Now I'm gonna fold it. I'm gonna hold it in the air, big bottom, little top. I'm gonna fold it in half towards me, and then I'm gonna take the top flap and fold that up. And then I'm gonna turn it to the left. The little side is always on the left, and there is my Flip It card. How easy peasy was that, right? Now let's finish decorating it. We're gonna add our little purple. Oh, you know what? Let's ink that. So let's ink this with the Pixie ink. Pixie, Pixie, where's our Pixie, Pixie? That one's upside down. Pixie, Pixie, there's Pixie. So let's just add a little bit of ink. I like to just add a little bit of ink. I'm on inking fetish lately, I think. Just love the look of ink. So you can add as little or as much as you want. Okay, that looks good. Soften that edge right there a little. Okay, so now we have our Pixie inked, and we're gonna add some adhesive. And this is gonna go on the inside. Now here's a tip about decorating the centers of your Flip It cards. Never decorate the centers until you have folded it. The reason being is chances are if you decorate it first and then fold it, you might have decorated the inside thinking it was the outside and the outside thinking it was the inside. So fold it first and then decorate. So let's do our Get Well Soon. And we added a little bit of extra glitter to the edge because, you know, life is better with glitter, and I'm looking to see if I have any glue that would work. This will work. I usually don't use liquid glue. You'll seldom see me use liquid glue, but every once in a while, you gotta. So let's open this one really quick. They're gonna be so proud of me that I actually did the glitter. I usually try to get out of doing the glitter. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add ever so slightly a little tiny, and I'm not even actually going on the edge, I'm going against the edge. So I'm just like tracing it. So just a little tiny bit of glue is gonna stick on this because I just want it very, very light glitter. I love glitter, but sometimes it's a little messy. So I'm just adding a little tiny bit. And oh, let's do it on the Thinking of You since we're doing it. Since we're going all out, we might as well do it, right? Okay, so let's get just going along the edges. Get it going faster on this one because you don't want to watch me glue. Okay, now we're gonna pick these up, move them over, And then we're going to drop glitter on them. They're going to be so proud of me for doing this. My office right now is laughing at me because I'm doing this. Okay. They thought I was not going to do this part. I thought I wasn't going to do this part. Okay. I laugh at myself. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? Okay, I'm going to give that a little shake. So now the glue is on the back, on the thing. And now I don't have a way to add this to my card. See, somebody didn't think that part through. So we'll add a little Zot on that one. When I say somebody, I mean me. Okay, we'll add a little Zot to that one. We'll add this to the inside. Oh my word. Glitter is not a good thing to do in videos. Now we're not going to shut that all the way. Now we're going to take this one. And we're going to shake that one off. Oh, we'll be talking about this one in a while. Okay, let's add adhesive to this one. Don't shut your card all the way because you'll get glitter everywhere. Okay, there we go. And there we need to add, and you know what, that's going straight to the trash. And let's add our, I did my glitter for the day. I have a love-hate relationship with glitter. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to add our ribbon. Okay, so let's add our ribbon. Add a bow. Tie that baby right there. Fix the legs. Tighten it. There we go. Fix that leg a little bit. Oof. There we go. And we're going to trim and we're going to be done. Look at that. Easy peasy, even with glitter. Whoops, my finger's stuck. Okay, there's one. There's two. And look at how cute that is, even with the glitter. Get well soon. Open that up, thinking of you. Isn't that fantastic? Thank you for joining me for another episode of Stephanie's Stamp Pad, with glitter this time. Every week we release a new video on how-tos and fun tips and techniques, so make sure you come back every week because we have new videos. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.